remember where I want to go. Let me look this up. Where is it that I want to go? Yeah, let's go. Let's go there. In Halo. Let's open up.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Now let's go to. Where are we going again? I can never remember where I want to go. Where is the Moons of Crusader? Selling. Let's go there. And we're going to mine on the actual surface, because that's going to be fun. Alright. Power on. Engines.
Engines on.
Let's request a landing. There we go.
Launch.
Off we go into just jumped. Very nice. I think I used to do wide forest.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
I think I did faithful travel. Was it no, wait. It was. I think it was Modern Icarus. That's like one of the best. But if I'm doing Quantenadium, I kind of want to do wide forest. It depends though if I can actually get Quantenadium. That is. If I can't get Quantenadium, it doesn't really matter.
Quantum travel engaged.
I'll take what I can get.
Quantum travel complete.
Security posts and stuff. I gotta actually get down to the planet first, which is gonna take a little bit. Oh, I can just jump to one of these and just then fly around.
Quantum travel engaged.
Close to that.
Quantum travel complete.
Switch flight modes
Shield on.
over here so that I can go a little bit slower down the ground. I need to actually turn scanning power on. That's not what I wanted. Give power to my radar again. Thank you. Quantum drives. I don't really need it. I'll add more shields.
Shield on.
Start scanning, see what we're gonna get. There's something. Go over there. Just keep scanning just so it stays. Okay, we've got some stuff. What do we got? What do we got? Hopefully something decent. Terranite. Is it on the other side of the mountain? I think it is. Well, I don't know if this is stuff that. Is that something that can be picked up by? Scan mode. I don't know why scan mode always wants to go down like this. I don't know why. Being annoying. Stop this. Switch
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode
as
on.
possible if I'm gonna be able to get it. Yep, looks like it's just not gonna happen. Switch out of mining mode.
Mining mode off.
Let's go down to one of these guys here. I might do asteroid. might just run and do asteroid mining.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Yep. Alright, we're gonna switch it up here. Let's keep
Mining
scanning
mode
if there's
off.
something else that I can get. Anything else? Bunch of stuff over that way. Let's go over there. We can just kind of enjoy flying as well. It's fun. I like it. Alright. Quartz, silicon. See if we can get some of this. Let's go for the quartz first. Might as well just get what I can get. do some asteroid mining instead. We're gonna do that. That's fun. Asteroid mining. Let's see where I can do that. Aaron Hill. Let's see. That's a good question. I'm not sure where I want to go. So it's probably around here. So we'll just head towards. Where's our clip? We'll head towards here. Oh, that's not good. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Didn't realize I was falling that whole time. Go to Shellfields. We'll go around there. Alright, let's go. Actually, I should probably change out. I don't have the greatest mining head on this, do I?
Fracturing
No,
mode
I have
on.
armor. Why do I have an armor on
Mining
this?
mode on. Mining mode off.
Don't even have any. Let's see here. I need to change out all of my stuff. So I need to go find some stuff and actually get this thing properly outfitted. Helix, I want. Rieger C3. And I think I want Focus 3. So let's go get these. Faithful Dream. Let's go to Faithful Dream real quick. To Faithful Dream. Slightly different mode. Get it there. And then I just need to do Rieger. lagging. Come on. Come on, game. You can handle it. Jeez. You're just not having it right now. Wow. Come on. Don't lag for me. Let's go. Communications, so I know when I can actually request a landing. Spam the button, there we go. Should be, yeah, it's gonna be a vertical landing here. Should be a vertical landing, or is it gonna be just on the other side? Oh, there it is. Put down gear, and off we go.
Landing gear down.
There we go. I forgot that they had these in here like this. And auto land it. There we go.
Landing successful.
Let's turn off the
Systems
power.
off.
Turn it right back on. I think I gotta store the vehicle, don't I? Yeah, I do have to store the vehicle. Let's at least get everything else done. And I can get out. Store this guy so I can actually modify it. I need to change a lot of stuff. Alright. Store you.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Oh, I can't bring my golem
Please
here.
visit
I
us
have to
again.
go to a bigger landing pad. Well, actually, I could just technically get my golem delivered here while I go buy the things I need. That's fine. Don't need to worry about that. Let's get my golem delivered here. I got my golem.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Deliver. Okay.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Do it from here now, can't I? Argomo. Okay. Okay. You have arbors as well. Why do you have arbors? You're kidding? I'm gonna have to actually go and I don't want to go get a Rieger there. Golevsky to get a Rieger. That sucks. I'm gonna have to. I don't have any choice. If I want to get one, I gotta go get one. Thought I had one on the ball, but I guess I didn't. gotta go to Levski, man. Ugh, I don't like doing that. Focus module there. At least get those on there. So that we'll at least be able to do something. Oh, I need the bags as well. Can I get the bags? I'm at phase 3, aren't I? Yeah, I'm at phase. Okay, I can actually get them. Yeah, Argo Orphan. Okay. 12 SCU. There we go. Alright. Alright, now we should be at least somewhat better. Now I can actually put more stuff. Still need to get a reader.
I need someone from maintenance to get the ventilation control. Ping me when you get there.
I gotta go to Nix. Off to Nix I go. Thought I would have had more. Guess not. Alright. Go. Let's go. I'd love to work with like a support ship and transfer bags back and forth and just have a ton of them. But that's not how that works.
Your vehicle. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Now we go this way. Oh no, it's over here. It's not. Small ones only have elevator on the left side. Big ones have them on both sides. Send. I can grab those guys, bring them up. Oh, maybe I don't. Hold on, I'm being a bit stupid. I gotta remember how to remove them. I haven't done this in a while. I forgot. I've got to actually do that from inside the ship. Silly. I have to turn the ship on and unlock the ship ports. Let's do that. Again, it's been a while since I've done this. Let's hope I did it right. I should probably put my helmet back on as well. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna have more storage. More money. Yeet you over there. Same thing with you. And luckily this thing has a really long range. That's so I can just pull these all the way over here. There we go. Got it. There we go. Now those are good. Let's start here. Throw you in here. The same for. Alright, let's go to Nyx now. To get a Rieger module. Time to zoom off to a different galaxy. Check out Wormhole again. That's always fun. Nah, I didn't think so. I knew there was nothing there. Alright. Alright, off we go.
Engines on. Quantum fuel at
Your ports are now
100%.
locked. Let's get out of here. To Nyx. The Nyx Gateway.
Launch sequence complete.
Alright, off we go.
Landing gear up. Shield release.
82 only complaint about this ship is it just does not move very fast at all. It's just awful in that regard. It's good in literally everything else, but not great otherwise. I don't know. I just love that they just gave him more speed. I mean, I guess I probably should change out the quantum drive. Get a little faster one. That would probably help. Come on, man. This ship is just my audio's really quiet here. I can fix that. That's pretty easy. Let me change that for you here. That maybe that'll be better. Actually, let me do it like this. Is that any better there? That might be a little bit better. I'm also generally a quiet person. I don't like to talk very loud. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Can make my musings a little bit more audible. If not, I can adjust it again. Come on, we're only about halfway there. Yeah, I really need to upgrade this ship and its stuff so that it goes a little bit faster. What the heck is that? Go away. Stinking ads. There's ads everywhere, man. Drives me nuts. And we're just burning through that quantum fuel as well. Yeah, overall volume is probably a little low. Yeah, that makes sense. I do keep everything a little bit low. Let me turn it a little bit higher. I can turn the game a little bit higher as well. There we go. That might be. And I can also crank my mic's gain up. That'll make it a lot louder there. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Hopefully that will. Windows is probably blank for sure. Windows always screws something up. It's never perfect. Especially this game. I keep this game really quiet just because it gets so loud sometimes. Like you're doing things and it just explodes in your ears. I like to keep it a little bit quieter. Good. Glad that's a little bit better for you. Also, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm just wanting to chill. I've been addicted to this game for quite a while now. I haven't done mining for a while, so I figured this was like the perfect thing to do on a just nice quiet day off. It's a nice relaxing game. Not too stressful. I find it nice. I just like the flying. It allows me to actually use my flight setup a little bit more. Granted, my flight setup is like pretty much nothing, but it allows me to do something, and it allows me to enjoy it. I do want to actually get a proper setup with like a proper chair so I can have everything attached. Yeah, like I have so many bugs. Like I've already had multiple today, but I'm just like I don't really care. You know, there's bugs in everything, and I really enjoy this game. And for me, I think that when they do get this game, you know, to the point where they're kind of okay, let's get ready to release it, I think it's going to be genuinely fantastic. It's already really good. You know, I just wish they would solidify a little bit more of the gameplay loops. You know, like a lot of the gameplay loops are really simple. It's just kind of fly back and forth and just sell stuff. You know, I want a little bit more in-depth stuff. You know, maybe one day, you know, find a group to run with. That might make it a little bit better. Like, I'd love to go mining and have a capital ship to, like, drop stuff off at. You know, take the bags off, put new bags on. That would be really fun. Go out with, like, an Argo wool group, do stuff like that. do like some ground mining. I'd love to do stuff like that. It's just those gameplay loops are just not solid enough yet, at least in my opinion, to kind of really dedicate a ton of time to it, other than just kind of like, let's just go like have some fun and just kind of goof around. Oh, that's nice. I actually haven't tried 4.8 yet. Mostly just because I've kind of been lazy. Just didn't really want to do anything with it. But that sounds good that we can actually store stuff in the ship without losing it. Because that's what I want to do, is I want to take a ship out and store all the stuff I need. Store a ton of food, water. I actually can't wait till they get like the food and water, like kitchen stuff working. And then we can just use that. Yeah, I mean, I guess if it releases next week, I'll just kind of hang out until it releases and enjoy it then. But that definitely sounds like a good upgrade. I just want them to get to the point where we can take a ship out and live fully in that ship without having to ever really go back anywhere except for like fuel and selling things. You know, buy a bunch of ingredients, store it in the ship so we can make food for a long period of time. Have like water storage on the ship that we have to refill every once in a while, but like you can have water reclaimers, stuff like that. That would make this really, really cool, is being able to just survive on the ships for a while. Like I could take this Misk Prospector out and, you know, have no issues aside from, you know, storage. But if I had a capital ship, I could just go onto the capital ship or just a bigger ship and get everything I need without any issues. You know, I think that would make this game really, really fun for me. Alright, it's jump time. My favorite thing in the world is jumping. At least Nyx isn't as bad as Pyro. Yeah, base building I'm looking forward to as well, because I'd love to find a group of like, you know, 4 or 5 other people and just, you know, create a base, have our own, you know, fleet of ships. Each person's kind of dedicated, and just use that and just kind of go like, hey, let's just make as much money as we can. Let's just go wild on it. That would be a lot of fun. But yeah, base building is going to be good. But yeah, then it's just going to be, all right, how many people are going to go running around trying to destroy everybody's bases? That's the next worry. Which, hey, that's a normal worry for pretty much every game that has any form of base building. So, I guess it's not really anything to think too much into. Alright. Jumping time. Let's get moving here. Gotta fly to Levski. Alright, come on. Slow down just a little bit so I'm not approaching it so much. Yeah, No Man's Sky did get base building right. I need to go back to No Man's Sky and actually get it working properly with my my flight stuff, so that I can actually, you know, fly ships properly. That would be a lot of fun, in my opinion. I need to get it right. I know you can, obviously can. Just haven't spent any time, and it's been a very, very long time since I played. It's been like... oh man, it's probably been over a year. Alright, here we go. Time to jump to Nyx. And off we go. think my only issue with No Man's Sky was, for a lot of the time, and this is mainly because I didn't have anybody to play with, but a lot of it felt like I was just doing chores for the sake of making money and not doing much else. You know, I know they've got a little bit of like a story, but like I really didn't feel like there was much to do because I had my base, I had all the money making ways possible, and then I just kind of sat around and didn't really do much with it, you know? But I guess that's kind of my own problem with that, not really anything with the game. It's definitely a good game, and I never really got into the shipbuilding because I just didn't spend enough time doing it. I really wanted to build a ship, but that just requires a lot of effort, at least for me. More of a casual gamer. I don't like to spend a lot of time in one session playing. Here we are. There we go. Yeah, I don't even know how much of the No Man's Sky story I ever even did. I really don't think I did a lot of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely enjoyable, and I want to do more of it, but yeah, I definitely felt it was a little bit strange. It was kind of throwing you all over the place, but I like the capital ships, and I love the kind of managing your own fleet stuff. That was fantastic. Got some really, really good ships in the fleet, and a really cool capital ship. And I wish you could fly those, though. I wish you could get into a seat and fly that thing instead of just like, all right, take me here, and then it just goes. Like, that's kind of... Or frigate. I don't think they call it a capital ship. Are they a frigate? No. I don't remember. It's been too long. But I think most people know it anyway. Alright, Levski, give me a Reeker C3, please. Give me a Reeker C3. Speed up. I think it's been a while since I've been to Levski. I don't even remember what Levski looks like. I don't spend much time in Nyx or Pyro. I mostly stay in Stan.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel
There you go,
complete.
jeez. Oh yeah, Levski's this one. This one's a pain. It's not my favorite one. Alright. Yeah, I might as well speed it up. It's slow. This vehicle is so slow. That would be nice, planets. Oh, there goes somebody else. You know, having more planets and less kind of stations. But Nyx, yeah, Nyx is obviously a lot newer. And obviously, Stanton is quite a bit older. I just, you know, more is obviously better, but I don't want them to focus on like, hey, let's, you know, let's try and add a ton of stuff before we release. No, let's get the game into a good spot. Oh, it's freezing it. There we go. Get the game into a good spot so that we can go live. Fix the AEC problem. You know, it's alpha, or UEC? I don't know. fix the the credits, the money, the stat system, so we can actually get the game live and get some of those loops working a bit better. And then we can actually do, a lot of other, things in the game kind of as time goes on. We don't need to think too much about, let's try and get every little thing, going, before we Dude, switch flight modes, please. Man, game. Yeah, and to be honest, I did that a little bit myself. I got a bunch of credits so that I could, buy some of the ships, and then I looked at that and went, that's not really what I want to do. This isn't fun. So now I've given away pretty much everything. I'm down to only 8 million credits, and it's a lot more fun for me, playing like this with less credits, having to kind of try and actually earn, my money. It's a lot more fun, at least for me. I want to actually have things to do, not, have nothing to do. Alright, where the hell's my landing point? I never remember where the hell the landing points are here. Where is it? Where is it? I went the wrong way. This is what Nix and Levski just drive me nuts for this reason, is I don't remember anything about them. It's such a big difference from Stanton that I'm like, I don't really know what to think about them. But it's still fun having, the major differences between them. Like, Stanton is nice and cleaner. It's more, high industrial, wealthier, stuff like that. Nyx is kind of like your middle ground, and Pyro's just like complete and utter like anarchy almost. But it just drives me nuts because I literally can't remember where anything is in these places. But I figured it out. Yeah, but I like that. I like that contrast. Like, yes, it gets me confused. Don't get me wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm not good at that stuff. I literally have a phone over here, like, giving me info on things. Like where to sell stuff, where to go, all those different types of things. But I like that. I want that contrast. What the heck? That's not supposed to happen. Well, my prospector has disappeared into the ether. Let's see, is it still technically on the...
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, it got immediately stored. What on earth? Alright, okay, game. Okay. I swear to God. Alright, now I've got to figure out where this Rieger module is. It's a fun little bug. Your ship just disappearing. Yeah, it got completely eaten. At least it didn't get destroyed. It's still safe. But like, it's the first time I've ever seen that one. But yeah, I've been having a ton of bugs lately, of just things just disappearing. That's operations. I think I just gotta go to an elevator. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I gotta go this way. I never remember. Levski sucks, man.
You can't control life. Just gotta live it the best you can.
Is it?
Capsule now approaching
No, it's
station.
not cargo. I
Stand
think
clear of
it's.
disembarking
How are you getting by?
passengers.
Not sure why.
Yeah, I can't blame you for
Capsule
that.
will be leaving the station
I guess the
momentarily.
lifers here that have never really
I
spent
bet you
time
it's
with
on
the
level
Empire.
3. I think it's level 3. I think I remember going to level 3 last time. Not 2. Or that's 0. It's gonna go down to 3 now. Yeah. I think it's here. I could very much be wrong, though. I am El Dundo.
Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
Shop terminal. Okay, I think it's here. Yep. This is where it should be. Rieger C3, there we go. Alright, let's get this on. Let's actually do some mining, because I literally have done almost nothing the whole time. And it's been over an hour.
I've been thinking about packing up everything, heading out somewhere new for a fresh start. Figure all I need is food resources, and I can just.
Alright, now we've got a lot more power.
I feel like it'd do my soul some good to get back to basics.
Now I should be able to break most everything out there. Elevators arriving in 10 seconds. Yeah, and you really need to get a better setup for all of this, because like, it's so awkward to reach my keyboard and mouse. Alright, to level 1. Let's take some water here real quick. Get that filled up. Oh, somebody's dead.
So this is probably just a rumor.
Just drop it on the floor. Whoa. Can't expect much more than that. Alright. To my hangar. Alright, please don't bug out
To the
and like
ASOP vehicle
completely
retrieval kit, your
destroy
vehicle
the
has
ship
been delivered to the following location.
when I call it up. That would be very nice of you to not do that. Alright, so I'm done with you. Now I go to Regolith. I think I'm doing Wide Forest if I do that, but I think it also depends on what I exactly get. Because honestly, the best one overall is Modern Icarus. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, Levski is also really good, but I'm not flying all the way to here just to get all their bonuses. I'll just go to Modern Icarus and get all good bonuses and no minus bonuses. Or, not minus bonuses, that's weird. Rieger C3 module. I need it for more power. So now I've got a Helix mining laser with a Focus 3 and a Rieger C3 on here. That should allow me to break pretty much every asteroid I come around. I'm going back to the Aaron Halo Belt now in Stanton. See if we can get some Quantanadium or other things. What kind of food did you get? I need to probably be... Well, I don't need to really be getting anything right now.
Systems on.
Not very good. Let's see here. Quest landing. Go. Go. Oh god, why are you doing that? What the heck?
Landing gear up.
Kate, you are being weird. This game is being so weird. Okay, well at least I'm out. Oh man. Okay, let's fly off into space. Let's go back to Stanton. No, why are you double type? Stanton Gateway. There we go. Switch them firewalls. Indian curry, very nice. I don't think I've ever actually had curry. I'm not a big... I don't think I would be a big fan of it. Again, I haven't had it, so I wouldn't know. But that sounds good. I just had a couple of sausage biscuits and some hash browns this morning for breakfast after I ran to Barnes & Noble to get some books. So that was a nice little breakfast, and then I've just kind of been relaxing, and well, I think I'll probably do like another one or 2 hours of this. I won't go too much, but it's a nice way to spend my time. I just want to do some mining. Aaron Halo Belt. Yeah, definitely. I didn't have any when I was over there because I was over there a couple years ago, and it was definitely fun. I didn't have any because I just didn't feel like it, but it was. You definitely just hear about it all the time. Of curry is just so popular over there, and it definitely makes sense. Now, where is the freaking jump point? I never remember where the jump point is here. Oh, I gotta slow down, like big time. Let's slow down. Okay. That's somebody's ship. Dude, I always get lost with the jump points and stuff. Is it over here? Yes, it's over here. Of course it's behind me. Yeah, curry's not... You'll find some stuff over here because I'm in the U.S., but definitely not where I live. I live in the South. You're not going to find that pretty much at all here. You'll find it probably more a little bit out west. And some in the north, I guess, but not you're not going to find it anywhere down here where I am. At least I haven't gone looking, that's for sure. Alright. Let's get ready to jump. Just lean on back in my chair and get ready to fly through a wormhole. Yeah, definitely. If you find the right place, it might probably be good. You know, like, we can definitely have authentic food from other countries, that's for sure. But I find we just don't do any of that stuff too well. We do, I don't really know what you would say that. I mean, we do barbecue well. We do burgers. We do steaks. We do stuff like that pretty good. We do, like, I don't even know what you would call traditional, but yeah, like Indian foods we don't do very well. Mexican food we do reasonably well. French, I don't really see much French food. Italian food we do quite well. Don't know what else I'd say. Chinese food we do, I mean, halfway decently, but our Chinese food is like totally different from actual Chinese food. Japanese can be done well, but you need to find the right place for it. So, but that's kind of, I guess, the way it goes everywhere, you know. Yeah, Italian we do really well. Like, my family was Italian, so I know how to, you know, make my own. I don't make my own pasta, but I make my own sauce and stuff like that. I mean, we've got Olive Garden, which really isn't Italian, but like in actual like good Italian restaurants, oh man, it's really, really good. Oh, we do pizza well as well, but you gotta find your own taste for pizza. Like, I'll just eat any pizza because I like pizza. I don't care about being snobby about it. Man, this shit is being a bit uncontrolled. I'm not a snob of like, you gotta do it a certain way. If it looks and is shaped like a pizza and it smells like a pizza and it tastes like a pizza, it's pizza. I don't care. I'm not picky about that stuff. Shit was handling like a rock. I still remember the first time I was jumping between galaxies. I think I was going to Pyro. I had no idea what I was doing at all. Like, I did not know what I was doing. I nearly like killed myself. It was bad. Wait. Stanton Gateway. I'm still not this again. This is one of my least favorite bugs. This is my least favorite bug. Like, I hate this. What do you want me to do now? Like, I'm now... I am stuck in Nyx. There's the Pyro Gateway, there's Levski, there's People Service. People Service. It's literally the worst one. It's so unbelievably annoying. Like, it drives me nuts because you'll go through it like 5 times and I can't get out. Like, I don't want to be here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do a little bit of mining here because I might as well. There's no reason I shouldn't. So let's scan. Oh, that's scan mode. Whoops. Might as well switch flight modes. Let's see if we can find some stuff here. There's always something everywhere, so I don't really care too much. There's lots of stuff obviously around the station, but I want to mine. And I'll just deal with it. I don't particularly care. I might fly back to Levski, to be honest. Alright, come on, let's find some stuff. Whoopsies. I turned the ship off. That's the button next to it.
Hello. How can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Turn your engine off, man.
Engines on. Shields off.
Wow, let's get zooming. I want to actually just do some mining. It's kind of the whole point of this stream, and I literally have done one thing of mining at the very beginning, and it was on a planet, and I didn't get anything. Alright, let's maybe slow down a little bit.
Shields on.
Let's see, is there anything here? There's something. We finally got something. Is that somebody, though? That might have been somebody who just took that. So I'll just keep flying around. I don't mind flying anyways. I like flying. Come on, anything at all. Come on. I think scan is which button? Yeah, it's that one there. Okay. Ah, the Glacier Marine. Okay, you know what? Actually, I might try and jump there because I've never minded Nyx. I have literally no idea what is here. So come on, game, please zoom in. So maybe like just past Levski. I might jump just past Levski and do some mining there. Because Levski's got good refining anyway, so... Oh, did it not get it? Is it going to be this bug? Yep, it's this bug. I hate this bug too. Nothing ever works properly. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me jump anywhere right now. It's being really weird. So yeah, I'm thinking probably like around there. But yeah, it's not letting me jump anywhere. It's this stupid bug. Yeah, that's probably what I have to do, to be honest, is I have to dock at the Stanton Gateway. Now I just gotta figure my way out of wherever the hell it is. Oh, it's right there. Jesus, I was right next to it. Alright, let's go do that. Turn that off. Yeah, that's probably what I gotta do. Drives me nuts that I have to do that. I shouldn't have to do that. Gotta always reset this thing. It always wants to go to target status instead of staying on communications. Alright. Time to dock. Get my gear on.
Landing gear down.
Of course, there's somebody right in front of it. Yeah, definitely. I'd be up for that. I'm not on super often, but yeah, I definitely would be up for that. I like to just kind of run around and just have casual, sessions. I like to do some commodity trading. I obviously do mining, like stuff like that. I relax a little bit. I haven't gotten much into like PvP or any of that stuff. Sometimes I just literally get in a ship with nice view and just fly around and just not even really care. It's just have fun. It's kind of nice sometimes.
Systems off.
I haven't done any salvage yet. Granted, I don't have a salvage ship. I think I've got 4 ships, and I also got the Grey Cat ROC. But let's relog. But yeah, been interested in getting salvage, but I just don't know. That would probably be something where I would join somebody on that and do it that way instead of do it myself. But maybe one day. I don't know. I like sticking with mining, and I really like cargo. Cargo is so much fun, at least to me. Just flying around, I'll grab a book and read while I'm, quick traveling, and just relax. Alright, relogin time. Come on, game, load faster. Yeah, cargo definitely is the most chilled. I mean, if you do mining right, that's definitely chill. But obviously, there's a much more active process. It's not just buy cargo, fly to a place, sell cargo, buy cargo, fly to a place, sell. That's like just cargo is just so just easy to do. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Great way to make money. But yeah, it's definitely the best. I want to start testing out like the hull B and the hull C and see what they feel like. But they're obviously more exterior cargo because they can't really do auto loading. And I really like having auto loading. It's a lot more fun, at least for me. Just makes it simpler. Although I guess if I had other people, it wouldn't make too much of a difference. But I haven't really had that. Alright. Off we go. Hangars are over this way. Oh no, they're this way. I almost went the wrong way. There we go. Alright, let's go back out. Might do a little bit of mining around Levski. Probably not too much. Mick Prospector, thank you. There we go, saw that from right there. Oh, I don't see. Did it disappear on me? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That didn't give me a lot of time to respond to it. I didn't even see it. That would make me... Alright, let's go back out. Alright. Man, they don't make it easy to do things. Unless being a bit frustrating here. Yeah, I guess abandoned ships. I actually haven't even really been looking for abandoned ships too much. Like, I really haven't paid too much attention to it. Maybe there I've seen some. I really have not paid attention. So I guess it's probably not too hard to do. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't sound like it's too hard. Guess it just takes, finding the abandoned ships. Oh, you're right. That actually was. I always get confused between is it a person just sitting there or is it an abandoned ship? But I guess that was abandoned, so it makes sense.
Landing gear up.
Jeez, that thing fell really quickly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The friend request thing is just like it's just completely disappearing on me, and it's probably my own fault for missing the notification. Because I am an idioto. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go to Levski for right now. We'll go there for right now. There it is. Got it. Okay, it probably was my own fault. I probably was missing them. There we go. I miss things very, very easily. My brain works in weird ways. Alright. Off we go to Levski. I'll do a little bit of mining, maybe make one run, then I'll probably call it a day. I need to slowly get back into the streaming feeling. I don't know how much I'll stream. Probably not too often. And probably a bunch of different games. Plus, I'm gonna need to start getting lunch soon. Getting a little hungry. Levski, we are here. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Always nice to chat with people. So let's see. Any good stuff? Yeah, I like to just throw on streams in the background. I'm not a big chatter when I'm in streams, but I always like to just have games on in the background and at least provide the view, you know, to people, whether I chat with them or not. But I always appreciate it. It's fun. I enjoy it. I like to do just a lot of different things. So I'm probably gonna play. I think I'm definitely gonna stream Hunter Call of the Wild. I'll probably stream some Oxygen Not Included. Probably do some Farthest Frontier. Be lots of different things that I'll probably stream here and there. There we are. Alright, let's go crack some rocks. At least do a little bit of mining in the mining stream. How many rocks do we got? 4 here. Ooh, that's a big amount. I like that. We'll go to this top one up here first. Let's keep these all located. Raw ice. Ice? I don't know if I really want to do raw ice. Yeah, Oxygen Not Included can get very complicated very quickly. And that's why I like it, is it's really fun for that reason. It definitely makes it tough. But it's enjoyable for me. I love management games. And doing stuff like that. Ice. Dude, why does this ship fall down? I don't understand why it does that. Do I need to turn my engines off? No, I don't understand why it does this. You're being very, very annoying. Yeah, it's just all raw ice. I don't really want to do raw ice.
Mining mode off.
I don't think raw ice is very great. Oh yeah, Factorio as well. My issue with Factorio is if I start playing Factorio, I will play it for hours and hours and hours on end. Like, way too much. Way, way, way too much. But I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. It's just not... Yeah, raw ice does not sell for a lot. A whole thing of raw ice would barely... That'd be about 200k. But I'd rather do pretty much anything else. That's just not horrible. Yeah, like, I definitely can, to some degree, lose a lot of hours to some things. But yeah, this is 53 SCU. This is literally my whole cargo, man. Of raw ice. Fuck it, let's go. So it's definitely... I might do a little Factorio at some point. Maybe. I'm not sure. Man, the raw ice is... Oh yeah, like even when I play Factorio, I set it to be pacifist and make it so that I gotta clear them out, and they just still go they get ridiculously strong really quick, but they don't attack me. I don't like having to manage that stuff unless I'm playing with somebody who does like to do that as well. Otherwise, I am not a fan. But I also pretty much always play modded, so there's always way too much to do to worry about the bugs. Okay, let's scan again.
Mining mode off. Fracturing mode on. Extraction mode on. Mining mode on.
Oh, that needs to be fractured again?
Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical.
Whoops. Went a little bit too hard.
Critical. Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical. Shield under attack. Extraction mode on.
Alright, let's get some ice. That's kind of my only complaint, is I hope what they will do eventually at some point is give us a much bigger mining ship with a lot more storage, so we don't have to run over. Like, this is a 53 SCU asteroid, And I'm not going to be able to get all of it. That kind of drives me a little bit nuts. That we can't get all of these. Like, I'd love a big one that can just crack rocks easy.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on. Fracturing mode on. Warning, power critical.
Ship's just moving all over the place. What is going on here?
Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical.
Yeah, I heard about the Orion. That'll be nice.
Power critical.
Gotta start earning some money in games so I can get it.
Shield under attack. Extraction mode on.
Need more money for less problems.
Fracturing mode on. Mining
Alright,
mode
what
off.
do you... Well, it's not... Come on, scan for me.
Engines off.
Hey, scan. Oh, is it? It's already scanned.
Engines
Never mind.
on.
I'm an idiot.
Fracturing
100% rise. Okay.
mining mode on.
And then I know eventually we've got a refinement ship as well that's coming. That would be nice. Have a mobile refinery, refine everything, store it on the ship in huge amounts, and then sell everything nice and easy.
Extraction mode on.
I think, yeah. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I know people have been talking about that one for a while. Of, hey, there's a mobile refinery capital ship that's gonna change the whole thing. And I'm like, that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice when that comes out. To actually, you know, couple people run mining, and everybody else, or just even one person, sits on the refinery ship and just takes care of all that stuff. That'll be nice.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Can run like full crews and just not even have any issues. And then you could even have somebody in a different ship and take all the refined material off of that and just go sell it themselves without, you know, needing to bring any of the other ships with, and you could just clear out whole areas just easily. Just make masses of money super fast. Where did that arm disappear?
Under attack.
Weird.
Extraction mode on.
Man, this asteroid's taking its time. I mean, we're getting tons of raw ice, and if I get it refined, I'm gonna make a fair amount. It's a stew. I do have them all. It's just more annoying to run because obviously I'm all by myself. Like if I had a crew of if I had like 2 other people, it'd definitely be a lot more fun. But it's really kind of annoying to run by yourself because it's just so much running up and down, and you got to maneuver it properly. If you don't maneuver it in the right spot, you can't like scan any better. Is that already? Okay. It's just I find that a little bit more frustrating to use. I can definitely use it. I've used it before, and it's quite enjoyable. But I wanted to have one that was permanent, so I got the Prospector. Because I'm definitely not going to do the Golem. Because the Golem sucks. Well, this doesn't suck, but you can't change anything. So I like having this. Yeah, like again, if I had consistent people that I could constantly bring through and play with, it'd be great. Because I'll gladly outfit it, and we can run a crew, and you know quickly rip through a bunch of rocks. Like we could be mining multiple rocks here at the same time. You know, it's just. First off, I hate trying to find people to play with in games, so I usually don't. So I chill by myself, and it's tough that the only solo ship, the only solo kind of good mining ship just has such poor storage, you know? Like I'm already over halfway full, and I'm not even done. This is gonna take up another 5 SCUs, and then this one's gonna take up almost probably 8 SCUs once I get rid of the inert materials. That's it. That's all I can hold. But it's still pretty early on, and they don't really have a lot of mining ships, so I expect there to be a lot more in the future to kind of match all the other categories of ships. The same with salvage. There's like only, I think, what, like 2 salvage ships? That's not a lot. We need more than that. It's nice that this rock's nice and easy to break, though. Yeah, you're right. I think one is pledge store only, which I can understand for right now, because they're not ready to put it. Well, actually, I kind of can't. They can still put it in.
Extraction mode on.
Rocks. What do we get? Yeah, they keep putting in a lot of cargo ships, not putting in a lot of other ones, you know, which is their own prerogative, but like, I've got the C1 Spirit, the Constellation Taurus, and the Hermes. I don't need any more cargo ships, and now I've got the Prospector. Like, give me a nice, you know, Give me a better mining ship and I'll upgrade the Prospector straight to that. I might as well grab all of it. I don't mind getting some inert materials. But yeah, the day they introduce a better mining ship, I'm probably getting rid of this thing. Strip everything off of it and get ready for the bigger, better mining ship. That's not the mole. Alright, Levski.
Mining mode off.
I probably should jump. It's probably a little bit too far. No, I can't jump to it. But I can use this to get closer. Yeah, I don't do a lot of the missions anymore. I probably should do more missions, and I think that would be probably a good idea. I have the C2 Hercules. I got it when I got tons of credits. But I don't really like the thing. I don't think it's bad, but terrible view. Terrible, terrible, terrible. On the dash view. Like, it's just, everything is just off. I just don't really like the feel of it, and it feels huge. That's why I want to do the Hull C or something like that. But I like my Hermes. My Hermes is great. Feels really nice. It's fun to fly. Decent to view. C1 Spirit is also really good. Constellation Taurus isn't bad. They need to get rid of all the struts and stuff on the windshield. It's just not great, at least on that. But it's fun on cargo-wise. And I like to use that for, like, on-planet mining. Using, like, the ROC. But I'd like something a little bit more middle ground that feels a little bit better, but everything's either too expensive on the pledge store, or like half of them aren't even in the game, or like ridiculously expensive in game. Alright, time to land at Levski again. Ah, on this side this time. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until they kind of figure it. It doesn't work very great. It's not the most fun. Is it bad? Not really. It's not horrible, but it's just not great. It could definitely be done a lot better.
Landing gear down.
So I'll mostly stick to asteroid mining and maybe do a little bit of planet mining with ships. But I need to figure out why the hell my ship keeps falling when it's in a planet's gravity instead of hovering. It doesn't want to hover. It just keeps falling to the ground, and I don't know why. Probably because I don't have something turned on, but You know, it's just, it's annoying. It's very annoying. Alright, let's go get this stuff refining, and then I'm probably going to call it a day there. Because I am tired. Yeah, that's... I need to probably mess around with that a little bit. VTOL would probably be smart. And I'd probably... yeah. I don't know. I need to mess around with it. And just see if I can get it figured out. For right now, I'm not too worried about it. I'll just kind of deal with it. It's, you know, planet mining is definitely not very high up on my list of things that I want to do, so I'm not too stressed about it. I gotta figure it out. I'll deal with it. You know, we'll live. Things will be okay. Customs. Oh. There we go. That's not supposed to be like that. The floor was gone. That was another dead body. Oh, that elevator has departed.
We've all had tough times, but I don't think I'll ever understand how someone can say it's a crime.
I'll stand over here. Or not. I guess that elevator's not going or coming. On this one. There we go. I think I need... yeah, 3. This is level 2. We're going to 3. To the refinery.
Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
Refinement center. There we go.
I hope everything works out.
Serial location, Miss Prospector. Set up work order. Oh god, I gotta remember which one I want to do. We're doing rice for sure. What is the best? I don't remember what the best one is.
Go to the content snake and stuff. We stand these camps and I swear we're up for it. I'll never do it again.
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
I want the highest yield. Ding solvenation is good. I think it's Gaskin. Yeah, I think Gaskin is the best. Low speed, moderate cost, high yield. Yeah, like it's gonna take 12 minutes, but and it's only gonna cost 3,500. Like I'll take that all day long. And that gives us high yield, which is, I mean, that's exactly what we want. We want the highest yield possible. And I'll sell the inert here. Just to get rid of it out of there. Okay. I don't think I need anything more.
Safety notice. Please follow.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna call it here. I'm pretty tired. Thank you for watching, though. It was very, very nice chatting with you. I hope to see you again. We'll definitely play. I'll be on every once in a while, but I will see you around. Have a good rest of your day.